Okay, my name is Gabriela, and I'm going to talk about the background story of MASP Museum. So, it was created in 1947, right after World War II, by Assis Chateaubriand. No, Chateaubriand. And it's the first modern museum in Brazil, so it's a very important museum. And in the inauguration, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip came to Brazil, especially for that. It was their first time in Brazil, and she made a speech in the inauguration, so it was a big event. It took 10 years to be built. I have no idea if that's a lot of no, because I just don't have a sense of how long it takes, but 10 years looks like a lot. What else? Now, more out of curiosity, they have a separated room with more than 8,000 art pieces that is isolated and secured, watched 24 hours a day. In the first 10 years, of the museum, they bought 6 million reais in art pieces. So they really invested in art pieces. They have a lot of great pieces. I think Georgia is going to talk about it. And it was actually located in another place, and then in 1968 it was transferred to Avenida Paulista. So it wasn't always there. And let me see if I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, this is a curiosity too. They have bought fake art pieces too. I don't know how many, but I think it's more than 10 maybe. And that's it.
So my name is Georgia, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the architecture and the design for MASP. MASP is a beautiful building with a lot of different elements, and you can clearly see that in the picture. In my opinion, it's a beautiful building, and I honestly really like it. MASP was designed by the actress Lina Bobardi, and an interesting fact is that Lina isn't Brazilian. She was born in Italy, and she came to Brazil and gave us the opportunity to see her artworks that are beautiful. And MASP was founded by Assis Chateaubriand. It was inaugurated in November 1968, and the elements that most pop up to me when I look at this picture are those kind of glass walls outside the building. It reflects the city, so it gives a different feeling, and I really think it's beautiful. And those red legs that are totally unique and give personality to the building. So it's Georgia again, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the important art pieces that are in MASP. There are many important art pieces in MASP, and some of them are listed in this slide, but I'll talk about them, don't worry. The first one is Pink and Blue. It was painted by Pierre-Auguste Renoir, and it's the one that is in this slide. Pierre-Auguste Renoir was a very important painter, and it's really a big deal for an artist to be in MASP. There's another painting from Boating on the River Epte from Claude Monet, and if you ever studied art, or if you ever searched or heard of it, you know that Claude Monet is a very important artist that comes to your mind. Another art that is in MASP is Lavador de Café, that is actually an Cândido Portinari painting. He's a Brazilian painter, so it's really nice to have Brazilian representativity. Another painting is A Walk at Twilight from Vincent van Gogh, and if you ever heard of art and studied it, you also know that he's a very important painter. And there is another Pierre-Auguste Renoir painting that is The Girl with Flowers. The ones I listed here are just a few of the many that MASP has. They have lots of important art pieces, and they're very important from many painters, Brazilian painters, and other nationality painters. So it's really nice, and they have lots of important art pieces.
The institution maintains important pieces of national art, including artists such as Anita Malfatti, Tarsila do Amaral, Cândido Portinari, and Di Cavalcanti. MAPS also has an international collection that includes paintings by great names such as Van Gogh, Renoir, Monet, Raphael, Cézanne, Modigliani, Picasso, and Rembrandt.
MASP is a modern museum that brings together more than 11,000 works containing paintings, sculptures, objects, photographies, videos, and pieces of clothing from Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. The museum aims to establish dialogues between past and present, culture, and territories based on the visual arts.
So we chose Música com o Livro of Almeida Jr. to do our recreation. I was the one that chose it, and I really like the way her eyes shine and the color of her skin and how you can see the green in her skin and just the harmony of it all. And I really like the way he places the strokes. You can see the strokes, and it's just really beautiful. So I chose that one, and I did the recreation. I used some stuff I had in here. It wasn't very difficult. I took a picture, and the rest, like the grass and the background, I did in a painting app because I thought it would be easier. Because my grass here is not green, and I wouldn't be able to do it, so I painted over it, and I thought the outcome was really good. I hope you like it. That's it. Bye.